Hello YouTube, today I'm back with another video and I am bringing you my Earth DPS loadout. Now I know there's a lot of videos out there related to this topic, but I've taken a little bit of everything I've read up on and seen on the internet, and I kind of put my own spin into it. So anyway, now the most important thing when it comes to the Earth DPS loadout that I personally go with is Crystal. Now, a lot of people don't like Crystal because she says she actually does nothing. Some people say she actually helps you a lot, you know, and so on and so forth. Personally, Crystal is the greatest asset you're going to have. I tested this loadout without Crystal and with Crystal. And with Crystal, I do about 3 times more the damage. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Earth because, you know, you just sit back, do nothing. That's not true at all, because you do have to... You have to add your own combos into it to truly make it, you know, the best damage that you can get out of it. So anyway, so with the rotation that I have, I summon Crystal first, of course. Then I go with my Fortified Golem. And then for my second and third combo is Debris Field and then Reinforce. And then I add my own Hand Blaster combo or whatever weapon you're using into it. And that's how I get, you know, the maximum damage that I can get when it comes to just killing basic ads, as in, you know, these wags you're seeing right here or the lunatics. Now, when it comes to bosses and large crowd control, I like to do Crystal, of course, is first, then Fortified Golem, then Debris Field, then Reinforce, and then Totem. That's the way I find I do the most damage. Now, some people summon the Totem first, then go with Fortified Golem, then go with Debris Field and Reinforce. I like to do Totem last in my rotation just because I find that that's when I do the most damage for whatever reason that is. And now for my last perk that I have is Striking Stones. Some people like to use Rumble Crush. I prefer Striking Stones. Rumble Crush takes a lot of my power away, and I don't want to be in the middle of a battle and I end up running out of power. That's the last thing you want to do, especially if you don't have a controller and it's just you doing a duo or your solos, and you know, you really need that power, and I don't want to be there running out. So anyway, let's skip forward and I'm gonna actually show you what I purchased in the skill trees and what I did not purchase in the skill trees. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is head over to your traits, and I go to powers, and on the first skill tree I bought all these right here. I didn't buy the 2 supers. I don't find them necessary. And then second skill tree, Seismic, I didn't buy nothing there. Now for the iconic powers, I bought Weapons Expert, Tactical Genius, Wisdom of Solum, and then Powerful Resistance and Nano Weave Armor. Those are the 4 that I bought from the iconic powers. Now I'm going to go to my loadout, damage. Now for X, I have Debris Field. For Y, I have Reinforce. For B, I have Totem. A, that's where I have Crystal at. X, Fortified Golem. And then Striking Stones. Now, personally, I have Striking Stones here. Some people, they might rather go with the Rumble Crush or Soothing Sands for health. I don't know. That's all up to you. Rumble Crush, personally for me, just uses up way too much of my power, and like I said before, I don't want to be in the middle of a battle and I end up running out of power. Anyway, let's go back to some footage. So now, as you can see, I'm doing the Harley Quinn heist, tier 8 duo. Now there is actually a 165 with me as well. We're both 165. I don't know this person personally. He's just some random I ended up joining up with in the queue. Anyway, we are both Earth DPS, as you can see. And now, as this goes on, I feel like it's going nice and smooth because, you know, we're both Earth DPS and we're both doing massive damage. So I'm thinking like, oh shit, at the end, you know, it's gonna be a battle for who does the most damage, whatnot. Anyway, I go about everything my normal, you know, rotation, and I come to find that at the end of this duo, I actually did twice his damage. And I was both 165. We both have Crystal. I don't know what loadout he had personally, but I was able to do double the amount of damage he was doing. And that's it, because we're both the same rank. And, you know, that just goes to show you how much better that my rotation is now. I don't know if he has any of the you know, skill points. Like I don't know how many skill points she has, but personally I don't have that many right now. Like I said, I haven't really been focusing on skill points. I've been focusing more on end game gear, you know, getting the best loot, you know, best armor, and just quickly ranking up. Right now I'm starting more focus on the feats, and you know, as far as my base goes, you know, getting all those tactical mods and all those things. And I just started crafting too a little bit with the R&D mods, but you know, let's get back into what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I get a little bit sidetracked here and there. Anyway, so now let's actually fast forward a little bit to where we fight Catwoman. Now, if you have actually done the Harley Quinn's heist as the Tier 8 duo, Catwoman, for me personally on the hero side, has to be the hardest boss out of the three of them. Just because she spawns in all these other enemies with her, and you know, they can focus on you, and then when she does her like whiplash, you know, it does do a decent amount of damage on you, and then you have all these other enemies also shooting at you and doing all these things, so it's hard to keep up with Catwoman. But anyway, we were able to take her down very quick. I don't even know, that was 30 seconds I think, and that was probably the fastest we've ever done, that I've ever done it. I don't know if it's because we're both, you know, damaged, and you know, usually I get matched up with a controller or a tank. And anyway, you know, so let's keep going on. I'm actually gonna fast forward to the Harley boss battle. All right, so now we're here at Harley Quinn, and I'm gonna show you the rotation. So fortified golem is first, then debris field, then reinforced, then totem. And whenever your fortified golem cooldown is up, make sure to hit it again. Fortified golem is the most important thing to this loadout. It's going to give Crystal all her powers, and it's going to give her some health back as well. The totem also gives health back to her, but you want to make sure that the fortified golem is always activated. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it useful, make sure to hit that like button, and if you like my channel, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be providing you with more content. Hopefully I'll be able to do more DC Universe videos soon. I know I've been kind of slow with it, but I've been, you know, gathering all my information, all my data, and I'm going to be bringing you quite a few more videos throughout the week. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll check you guys on my next video.